开始。
Shakespeare, 400 years since the death of genius, the famous writer of all time. April 23rd marks 400th anniversary of William Shakespeare's death. Shakespeare is probably the most famous author that were living and considered a genius by most. He wrote around 37 dramas and 154 sonnets, and his work has been translated into over 100 languages. He wrote beautiful metaphors, serious drama, and funny tales. Amusing tales. In Shakespeare's lifetime, his plays were performed on stage for both Queen Elizabeth I and King James I.
This is the first.
First, indeed, Queen Elizabeth directly influenced Shakespeare's work at her request. King, a supporting character from King Henry IV, became the main character of The Wives of Windsor. Shakespeare was not just a famous poet and playwright. He also gathered a reasonable fortune. Shakespeare bought numerous theatre company shares and became a successful businessman and a property owner. Shakespeare also gathered 8 children. His wife and his father gathered 8 children. His wife Anne Hathaway is 8 years his senior, and they got married when Shakespeare was only 18. The couple and their children mainly live in Stamford-upon-Avon, England, but with his wife, Wales. Shakespeare buy additional houses in both Stamford and London, events celebrating Shakespeare. Organization in Britain has planned many events to come.
那种 N 开头。
N 开头。Numerous events to commemorate Shakespeare. In Stamford-upon-Avon, tourism organization Shakespeare England has teamed up with Royal Shakespeare Company. Their package of free events include performance of Shakespeare's plays and with a daisy firework display. The school where Shakespeare was educated has been opened to the public for the first time this year, and the BBC is broadcasting a live from Stamford-upon-Avon celebrating Shakespeare widespread on the world. Influence. Doctor Who star
widespread influence on the world.
Widespread influence on the world. Doctor Who star and sincere Shakespeare fan David Tennant is hosting the event. The England capitals, London Shakespeare Centre and London King's College are holding a series of public performance, exhibition, and activities. Shakespeare's work will be presented to contemporary audience with many force. It isn't just England honouring the anniversary of the death of this extraordinary writer. Extraordinary writer. In Washington, D.C., the Royal Shakespeare Library display a suite of exhibition. The brochure houses the world's largest collection of the common documents relating to William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare influence
influence 第二次
influence on English. People love Shakespeare's impressive vocabulary and creativity. He used over than 15,000 words in his writing. The Bible, Old Testament, in comparison, contains 5,642 words. Shakespeare also invited many new and
invite 是邀请invent
many new terms and phrases. If someone behavior suggests they are not honest and shouldn't be trusted, Shakespeare called their Asian species. If
species 是物种
suspicious
哦，那 species 是物种
suspicious
suspicious
if someone was being silly and perhaps looks like a fool, Shakespeare found their action laughable, and Shakespeare called people who offer their opinions for something critics. Today, for instance, food critics and film critics give audiences their opinions of food and films. A familiar phrase, break the ice, comes from Shakespeare's plays The Taming of Shrew. The ice is broken when a difficult conversation or meeting is come by some basic introduction, such as a simple game. More common words coined by Shakespeare including road, gossip, lonely, bound, and hurry. 400 years after his death, Shakespeare surely lived up in everyday speech as the most famous writer of all time.
好。